What's up, people? Welcome to another video. Today we gonna actually dissect and recreate Do This Rhythm by Travis World, but we're gonna focus specifically on Issa Snack by Nessa Preppy. Yo, this song wicked, but it bouncing nice. So we're gonna find out how did Travis World produce this song. What did he do? Why is it bouncing so much? Alright, come on, let's go. So let's listen to the original track, just the intro.
Give me a little something. I want you give me a little something. Ay, ay, ay.
Right off the bat, we realized there's not even much music going on in there. All he had, which I already actually recreated. So he has this snare with like something like a shaker inside there. Simple as that, right? And then he has the snare coming in regular. Put the two together and then you get that. Believe it or not, those two things are what driving the song. That's it. That and just the kick. Alright, now I found these samples actually in Ableton. Alright, so these are stock sounds from Ableton. However, in my pack, what I will do, I will have these sounds readily available, so I'll just put them as one-shots for you, so it's easy for you. You don't have to look for them. Alright, now again, if you listen, he has this little synth thing going on. Let's take a look at the notes that he used to create it. Simple.
Give me a little something. I want you give me a little something. Ay, ay, ay.
It's just two notes, lower C and then a higher C. Simple as that. Alright? Lower C and then high C. But the fact that it's so simple, that's what makes it very contagious, because there's so much music and a lot of people don't realize. But what made this song very popular is the way Nessa write that rhythm. You know, she's actually filling in that gap. So let's listen to when that bass came in. The kick not even there and this thing bouncing already, right? So this is the bass line that he has coming in the song. These notes, only these notes, and then it just repeats itself over and over. Alright, so I have, this. Simple as that. Right? Then she has the kick coming. And it's a typical soca kick, you know. No, it's not rocket science. It has the kick on every bar. So you see, sometimes less is more, and this rhythm is the perfect example of less is more, because there's not much going on in here. Alright, so again, it's not my job to actually recreate the exact track, but I try to get something as close to the original as possible. And I noticed that with his kick, it sounds bassy, but it also has a punch. So I assume he's using two kicks, probably one with a bit more top end and then the other one more bottom end. But I haven't mixed or anything to get that effect. But
Every carnival.
the way he's is bouncing, it's crazy. But anyways, let's move on. So we go to the chord changes for his bridge, right? And what they're doing, what's happening in the bridge. Let's listen.
Different kind of vibe. You see the girl them a wine and bubble all night in a different kind of style. See the girl them a wine and bubble all night to me.
Alright. So let's listen. What's happening in here musically? He only has this going on. Very simple. And then underneath that, he has like a strum that complements that little line, which looks like this. So the chords are D minor, E minor, A minor, and just repeats it. And then he has the bass just sustaining the notes, and then it goes back to the regular groove, which is Let's listen to the bridge one more time. The kick comes in now, just to provide that variation between in the middle of the bridge. Sorry, goes back to the verse. Yo, this thing just wicked, and the way she's singing it though.
Scene, real girl whining, real woman whining, real girl whining.
Now to get this snare, what I did, I took a regular snare from Ableton and I just detuned it a little, right? And then I just added some EQ to remove some of the bottom edges to get something as close as possible to what Travis World has. Alright, obviously he has, I don't have the exact sounds that he has, but I'm just trying to recreate it so you have a basic understanding of what he did to create the Do This rhythm, which is a wicked rhythm, by the way. Alright, so let's go back to the second verse now. What happened? All he did, music, he adds and subtracts. So he just add this bass line. That's it. Space. Space. Then the kick comes in. And then you go back to the bridge. Simple as that. So that's the only difference between the second verse and the first verse. It's just the bass line changes just to single notes, and then they remove the synth from the second verse just to create that little variation. Listen to how it changes. Then goes to the bridge. D, G, A minor, D, G, A minor, D, G, A minor. So these are the bass notes. Again, I have all of these readily available for you to just download, alright? So you could visit my website, www.3squaredmusic.com, and check out my Soca sample pack. My Soca sample pack has all of these sounds, most of the sounds. I'm actually doing a new pack. I'm working on a new pack with all of these rhythms that I'm going to recreate, alright? And I have these sounds readily available for you, alright? But basically, this is the Do This rhythm. This is how Travis Will created it. Very simple rhythm, but very infectious rhythm, which is what you want your Soca music to do at the end of the day. Alright, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.